All right, welcome everybody to our very first episode of BenchMob. We're really excited that all of you decided to tune in to our very first episode of this new concept we're having. So, what is this? So, BenchMob, we're basically a bunch of friends. There's a group of us here, and we're gonna have guests coming in here and then. Just talk about basketball, talk about whatever we want, like things in life, sports. But we're gonna try to focus on basketball. So, it's just a casual thing. We're just so a little bit about us. We're all from Toronto. We pretty much see each other every Sunday or on the weekend. Try to play some 2K together. Try to get some wins on blacktop, but usually not. But yeah, we're really excited to start this new concept, and we're excited you decided to come and join us. So we're gonna do some introductions. So we have here Dennis.
Hey.
Shoe extraordinaire, shoe expert, spends way too much money. His credit card is in debt because of this. Welcome, Dennis. Should you say hi to everybody?
Hey guys.
All right, so
too real of an intro.
Too real. With that being said, that other voice you just heard, his name is God. He is the Nate Robinson of our group. He's and the sound effect extraordinaire. So. And then we have myself. My name is Steve, and we'll just get started right away. Now that we got the formalities out of the way, we're going to go to the first topic. So, us being from Toronto, we're big Raptors fans. We're very invested. Just to give some context, we are recording this on April 15th. This is the day after the very first game of the playoffs started. So, it started on the April 14th. Raptors played yesterday. They won against the Wizards. What did you guys think?
Well, to be honest with you, coming into this series, I wasn't really confident the Raptors could win first game because of the last 10 first games they played, all losses.
So I think what I heard was we were 1-12 in our first games up until last night. So I guess we're 2-12 now. So yeah, pretty impressive guy. You have any thoughts?
It was a decent first win. They were solid for most of the evening, but their defense just really needs to pick it up. Dwayne Casey's known as a defensive specialist. Overall, I think Toronto has a really good defense, but they need to learn how to defend the pick and roll in the two-man game. They were just exposed way too many times
with Wall and Gartad.
Yeah,
Wall,
or like
Gartad,
Otto Porter in the corner.
Yeah,
but overall sloppy, but nice first game.
Yes, so I really think it was good that they won first game. You know, whatever's off the back now, whatever it's called.
The curse.
Yeah, the curse is kind of lifted. But it was. I watched most of the game, and it looked all right for the most part. Bradley Beal didn't go off on us like he usually does, but John Wall definitely. Man, he's just so fast with the ball, and like he just speeds past everyone. So. I'm really hoping. What do you guys think on the rest of the series?
I think it's shaping up to be a really good series.
Yeah.
All the hate coming from Paul Pierce really fueling Toronto fans.
The no belief in Raptors.
Yeah. I mean, he's played big games against Toronto and he's torched Toronto.
Which is fair. Yeah, he's actually done that.
But
that's good on him.
With that being said, this is a new Raptors team, and I think that Paul Pierce, being an American that doesn't follow Canadian sports, and he said it himself, he doesn't know if this is a better team, but they clearly are with the addition of the BenchMob and with the development of the BenchMob. So I definitely think this is a better Toronto team that we've seen over the years that has the depth.
Yeah, for sure. Dennis, you think of anything? Got any more thoughts?
I want to believe in the Raptors, but right now I'm not 100% confident in them.
So you're on the Shaq boat?
I am. Until they prove themselves, not going to lie. But I really want the Raptors to win.
Okay, so my question to you guys, at what point have they proven themselves? Now that we've won the first game of the series for once in a very long time. Like, what else do they need to do?
I think they need a series sweep of the Wizards right now.
Thank you.
A sweep?
Yeah, that's the only way that they can say, hey, we're here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is our time.
Especially with the fact that we came first in our conference.
Yes.
I guess, that's a fair point. Yeah, so with that, What do you guys think on the series though? How long do you think it's gonna go?
I think it's gonna go 4-0.
4-0.
This is a Toronto lifelong Toronto sports fan speaking. I think they're in a good position where they can go 4-0. JV versus Gortat was not a good matchup. Gortat picked up 3 very quick fouls.
Thank goodness. I think that helped.
I think JV can outmuscle Gortat, and I think that John Wall coming off of injury, even though he torched us in the opening half, I think that it might slow him down enough for us to be able to pick up a few solid wins over the next 3 games. Hopefully 3 games.
Okay, Dennis.
Building off of that, definitely a 4-0 sweep would say that we've arrived.
Okay, but yes, you said that. But what do you think what do you think is gonna happen? If you were to predict or bet your money on,
Bet my money on, I think the Wizards can win 2 at most at home, but I'm hoping a 4-0 sweep for sure.
Okay.
2 at most. If it goes to 7, no.
If it goes to 7,
If it
you don't
goes to
think we're gonna
7, I don't. I'd be so
with
upset.
home court.
Game 7
No,
in Toronto.
I'd be so upset.
No. Do you no? If it goes to game 7, do you think we're gonna win?
I think we're gonna win, but
You'll be upset.
I'd be upset.
Okay.
I wouldn't. My faith. I'd be worried for the Raptors.
Wait, God, I forgot. What did you say? Like, what did you think it would go to?
I say
4-0?
it would go 4-0.
You think it's a sweep?
I think so.
It's hard for me to say. I think with the Raptors we are gonna lose a couple. I think 4-2 is. I think that's what I. Well, to give some context, we did make playoff brackets, which we'll be talking about in a sec. But I forget what I put, but I do think we're gonna lose 1 or 2. I don't think it's gonna go to game 7. We'll be able to steal one on the road, but you never know with the Raptors. So one more thing about Raptors. Who do you guys think, or with the Raptors and the Wizards matchups, or on either team? Like we already kind of alluded to this, but who do you think on either side is gonna play as the biggest factor? So like, doesn't have to be the best player. Doesn't have to be like it could be like impactful things, little things here and there, but or a matchup that you see that's gonna be like the biggest factor. What do you guys think?
I'll go first.
Yeah, sure.
I think the biggest factor is going to be CJ Miles.
Okay.
In game 1,
Sniper.
In game 1,
Bench dad. Hashtag bench
there were
dad.
multiple times where the Wizards went on 8-0, 7-0 runs, and then CJ Miles just pulled up 3, completely changed the momentum of the game. And Washington has good 3-point shooters, but they weren't making them on game 1. So I think if Toronto is ever down and they need that quick momentum boost, CJ Miles is the guy. And we traded Corey Joseph for that guy. So I think that the organization believes that he is the guy that can really help push us out of that slump we've been in historically.
Yeah, how about you, Dennis? What do you think?
For me, I would like to see more possessions for Valanciunas, just because Marcin Gortat's athleticism is definitely going down, and I
Right.
really like that matchup. He just needs more opportunities.
With that being said, he doesn't close out games. So how do you think that's going to affect?
We tend to play smaller ball near the end of the games, right?
Mhm.
As long as he gets his touches in the beginning, because I just don't want Lowry and DeRozan to be tired by the fourth. Because I definitely don't want him to. I don't want Valanciunas to close. I'd rather have Lowry and DeRozan closing. But as long as he gets his touches and contributes to the game, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so for me, I hate to pick at the low-hanging fruit, but it's going to be Lowry for me. Just because you guys know, every year, every series, he's just been, like, tired or, like, just not performing, right?
Yeah.
So this year, he's got a lot more rest. He went from, 36 minutes or 38 minutes average to, like, 30. I don't know the exact number, but a lot less.
Mhm.
And he looked good first game, which is really, really encouraging, but we're going to need more of that. I think he's going to be the biggest factor.
We definitely need our all-stars to be our best players.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Go.
On that note, with Lowry though, I like the development of Van Vliet because Lowry is one of our playmakers. He's not as tired near the end of the games because Van Vliet is helping him playmake. And
Right.
sometimes Van Vliet actually plays with Lowry
At the
fourth
end,
quarter,
right? Yeah.
fourth quarter. So there's two playmakers on the court.
Yeah, I think I heard the stats were that Van Vliet was actually had the most fourth quarter minutes out of all the Raptors. So,
Wow.
and he was actually, I think you guys know, he was off. He was injured for the first game, and we obviously missed him, but I'm glad we still got the win. So with that being said, I'm just looking at the stats now. The Wizards went 8 for 21 on 3 points, and the Raptors got 16 for 30. So that's a huge difference between the two.
Keep in mind they were playing on the road though.
Yeah,
Usually role
fair.
players don't play well on the road. This
That's
is exactly why I think that the Wizards will get 1 or 2 games.
That's true. That's true. Porter got only 9 points. Yeah, the bench didn't really show up for their team either. All right, so that's going to wrap up that segment. We're going to go talk about something else real quick. We're going to go to our playoff bracket really soon. So if you guys want to click on the next episode, just on the sidebar here, you guys can. But thank you for joining us on our very first episode.